Doing good? Me? I'm doing good too. It was an interesting day. I built a trundle, ate some pie, cooked a good healthy dinner. But the thing about the good healthy dinner I cooked, nobody wanted a good healthy dinner. Like everybody, whole family agreed that we were all in the mood for donuts. And so I let everybody down by not getting donuts. Instead, I made chicken and broccoli. And it was good and it was healthy and we should all be happy to have it. But man, everyone was just like, this could have been donuts. It just felt like a donut-y day, you know? And no matter how good dinner was, it could never be donuts. We even made cinnamon rolls at one point in the day. It was like, this'll solve the donut craving. You know what? It didn't. Like, the cinnamon rolls were good, but we were still like, I still want donuts. Would you get down here? Yours was cookies and ice cream kind of day? I did have ice cream. You have to understand, I have a big sugary heart. And I need a constant stream of sugar into it. But I specifically needed donuts today. I needed that fried sugar, you know? Baked sugar or frozen sugar or cream and sugar. It just wasn't gonna cut it. Yeah, my name is about the most accurate description of who I am as a human being. I am both too old for this shit and constantly craving sugar. Although, fun trend I've noticed on YouTube. When they watch me play Valheim, apparently I sound like I'm in my 20s. But this only happens with Valheim. Nobody accuses me of being in my 20s on any other game. I'm certainly not in my 20s. So I take that a little personally. I can understand if I don't sound like an old man. But I shouldn't sound like a tween either, you know? I'm not going around going, yo, poggers. That pickaxe is lit, yo, fam. For real, for real. You would think 20 to 30s? Ah. Well. I mean, I guess that's just my voice then. I am older than that. Significantly older than that, I feel. But, like, yeah, I'm found out. I'm not super old. I wanted to pick, like, a streamer name I could grow into, you know? The cringe. It's not cringe, it's just the kids these days. They've got their own dialect. And it's different from mine. Like, I try not to judge too harshly, but, like, I get what my parents felt like now. Whenever I said cool or awesome, they must have been like, ugh, my God. What have we given birth to? Because my son will do that. He'll go, yo, or something, and I'll just be like, please stop. I get that this is how you're expressing yourself. I just can't stand it. It feels so bad. You picked your user based loosely off a child book series you read? Oh, nice. What childhood series would that be? Did it involve ice and roses? I wasn't too much of a reader when I was a kid. Even then, all video games. Like, I read a decent amount. Mostly when video games weren't available. I was a big fan of classic literature, like the Iliad or Dante's Inferno, stuff like that. But like, I didn't read like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, which, you know, I hear are great. I'm just like, I'll wait for the video game to come out. And I did. Alright. That was one full iron camp. It's dark here. Let's go home for just a second. Rest up. And let's take that iron home. So we can be the kind of people who can live in the swamp. Not just survive it, but thrive in the swamp. I want to be a swamp person. It is foggy today. Looking all haunted in my ghost town. Everyone's moved to the beach. Wonder if Kenshin moved to this beach. Katie's out there, probably farming more iron. Though she's in silver gear, I think, so she's farming iron. What am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? Okay. Here. Let's have a quick rest. Just rest my arm on this torch and rest the torch on my knee. Now this is some pretty hardcore Viking stuff right here. Warriors, a series about feral cats. But the naming system was based off of nature stuff. The main character was Fireheart. Aw, it's adorable. My first book was a book called Snot Stew, and it was about cats. It's about two cats who, that was about the extent of it. It is just cats. Living cat lives. Alright, let's get dump the iron in here. That's for sailing. Get the rest of the junk over here. It was called Snot Stew because they would listen to their owner children argue, and they'd say like, that's mine, is not, is two, is not, is two, snot, stew, snot, stew. Get it? And so they started saying it. And the whole thing was a lesson about, I guess, not being super greedy. DMX certainly would have approved. Because after a while, like, one of the cats started bullying the other cat and eating all the food. But then that cat was too fat to escape from a dog, and problems happened. Got bit his tail clean off, and then he learned to be polite. It was a lovely children's book. But like saying it out loud, it was very pointless. It was very entertaining though. I guess it was just well written. Is the big thing. The series you read is still ongoing, and you'll occasionally read it still. That's cool. Like, you got me interested in it. Alright. I've got 3,000 pounds of iron. That's a bit much. Alright. Need to make it to the boat. Let's close the door. I don't want anyone getting in. Alright, I think this is the boat. How much iron can I carry at once? 23? 22. Oops. $22 iron. Put the intestines back in there. We're gonna keep poison up. I'm not keen to die here. Alright. I see you, leeches. Blood bags. Ooh, I can make red banners. Red's one of the Sugarheart colors. We always go white for sugar and red for heart. It's quite adorable. I'm gonna say it though, this iron heist, great success. Always nervous going to the swamp for the first time. I hear a lot of people flat out skip iron. I'm not sure how they do that. Well, I know how they do that. Not sure how that's a good idea. Like, skipping bronze armor, I totally understand. Like, you'll accidentally have enough troll gear that bronze metal armor never seems like a good idea. Come on there. What is that? Give me the blood. But skipping iron, like, it doesn't seem feasible to me. Boy, these trips are tedious. Maybe I should have built the boat out here and tried to sail it out. I'm trying to minimize risk here. But what do we think? This much iron, this many slots on the boat, did we make the swamp too easy? I did kind of luck out and find a really good source of iron right here. See a big blob out that way though. That I'll be happy to miss. Come on, let me over here. So I guess the good thing about having this much iron are the people who are way ahead could build some like crazy castles. A lot of people insist iron should be used for basically construction and nothing else. They're not wrong. Like some constructions flat out need iron if you want to make them real cool. I mean, I've done it. I've built as high as I could possibly build. Just to see how high that would be. And the answer is insanely high. Like, you build iron as high as iron will go. It goes for quite a ways. Especially if you do something crazy, like raise the dirt, and then as high as it'll go, and then plant a tree on top of that, and then start your iron build at the top of that tree. Like, you can get really high up there. Alright, we're leaving this base for now. We're going straight home with all this iron. Come on, wind, get me out of here. Must be one of the new creatures. Kind of cute. Oh, shoot, you can spit? You know what? You're not cute. You're a jerk. Alright. Shoot. I almost regret coming this way. While we're sailing, how much did we get? 4 times 60 plus 28. That would be... $268? Question mark? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think it's all the iron we will ever need. There's planes everywhere. Can I even sail through this safely? Be horrible to find a mosquito in between these islands. I do like that tree in the middle of nowhere, though. You could build a pretty rad tree house off of that. Oh, this isn't the way we came. It's close. I only see fish on that island. Little mud puppies. I'm trying to be calm, but like, I've got 2.5 hours worth of effort in this boat. That's the sort of thing that makes you a little nervous. Like, I got a long way to sail. And if anything goes wrong... But that's the fun, isn't it? Fear and excitement and danger. But what I wouldn't give for some wind. Be a shame if a serpent appears, yeah. A serpent appears, we just have to turn right around and go back. I don't feel rested anymore. I feel at sea. Speaking of serpents, with the sun setting like this, don't mind me, I'm just turning to go more directly into the wind. Okay. How about this? It's a little bit of wind. Hey fishies, are those little blowfish? Cute. I never really got into fishing in this game. Honestly, I can't remember if I fished at all. I think I bought the fishing rod, fished once, and was like, ah, that's how you do it, and then moved on with my life. I think really I just didn't have the ocean base for it, you know? Alright, for the sake of the wind, I think I'm going to try and go up this way, around whatever this island mess is. Because last time I think I took like a weird river route through it. Oh, never mind. The wind does not want me to go that way. Wind wants me to go the least safe route. You're the boss, wind. Blowfish. Ooh. If you ever wanted like a Grey Dwarf farm, that little island looks great. Say the wind wants me to go that way, but it really wants me to go further south than this. We can do that, right, trollfish? Okay, wind, you're gonna be a jerk about it. I'm going right through. They're out having an adventure down there. I wonder what that's about. Yeah, if we cut through here, at least we'll have a little wind. Ooh, but I do need to go under this mountain. Or under the island. Like last time we sailed from like here. But I need to go all the way around up here to where the forges are. So heading more north does not seem ideal.